Hi, today we'll be using Adobe Procreate to create a PNG image. Adobe Procreate is a photo and drawing app in which you can create new images or edit existing photos. Today we'll be editing an existing illustration to remove the background and to make it more dynamic. This is great for using in PowerPoint presentations or websites looking more professional. So first things we're going to do is open the Procreate app and create our new document. So we'll hit the plus sign right here and then we'll select the size we want. Let's go with square and it'll automatically open. Now we'll need to import our image. So I'm going to hit the actions, which looks like a little wrench right here, and then I'm going to insert a photo. I'm going to go to my favorites because that's where I've saved my little starfish that we're going to use for today's image. Now I'm going to create layers that'll make this easier. So I'm going to create a background layer so that when we delete our transparency, we'll be able to easily see any spaces. So I'm going to find the photo color, drag and drop it, and then move the layer so it's underneath my image. That way when I erase the background, I'll be able to see the pink underneath it. So I'm going to go in this ribbon looking thing, click on it, and click on automatic to select my background. Right now I am looking at the threshold, adjusting that and feathering it, which will soften that outline. If I go all the way in, it won't do anything, but if I go all the way out, it'll make the whole thing fuzzy. So I'm gonna make it just right. Now, I've selected my background layer and I'm gonna delete it out. There are two methods. I can put 3 fingers in and swipe across the screen and it'll delete that out. I find this to be a little glitchy, so right now I'm going to hit the undo. I'm going to go back up to my actions and I'm going to cut. It's a little bit easier to do it that way. Now I'm going to erase and clean everything else up. I recommend selecting the round brush and adjusting the opacity to 100%. so that you can instantly erase everything. Now you'll need to adjust the brush size to make sure you're not erasing your image and just the background. So if it's too large, you'll end up erasing your image. So now I'm just going in and cleaning up all the background. Now you can zoom in order to check and make sure all those edges look good and clean and you're happy with them. This is looking pretty good to me. Oh, there's a little spot. I'm gonna decrease my brush size so I can get in there and soften that edge. Just soften that corner. Then I can keep moving, checking it out. All right. So I'm erasing this line up here, making it a little bigger because I don't need it so tight here. I'm using a pencil, but as you can see, you can use your finger if you don't have the pencil, the Apple Pencil. I'm going to adjust it and make it smaller, and because I'm in a tight area, and I am going to kind of clean up that outline some more, which is another thing you can do with this app, which is really handy. Just clean it up on the go. All right. Erasing the lines, which this was pretty simple. I've done more complicated ones, but I kind of find this process soothing, so I don't mind, especially if you're doing it on the app rather than with a pencil, rather than actually using a computer. All right, here's some spots that I almost missed. All right, looks good. All right, so now that this looks pretty good, I'm going to go in and I'm going to get a new color. So I'm going to put the background color back on in order to see if there's something that I missed. Sometimes changing perspective clues you in on problems you didn't see before. Oh, I forgot to change the brush, so I had to use the undo and come back in here and clean that up. And yeah, looks pretty good. I don't see any problems. So now let's delete or unselect our layers. So now we just have this PNG layer. So that gray background, like you see, the gray grid is telling you that there's nothing there. Oh, but now that it's black, I can see a couple more spots that I almost missed. Okay, now to export it. Go to the actions, go to the share button and create PNG, export it, and save it. Now you've successfully created a PNG. Pretty simple, under 5 minutes. Well, 7 minutes. But yeah, so now you can just open whatever program you want to use. I'm going to use Pages and just insert that like you normally do. Resize it, move it however you like, and you're ready to go. No white outline, just a nice clean image. Thanks.